What is up, everybody? I am Max Angor. This is a little different. So, I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a game jam thing as a consultant. I'm not getting paid for it. I'm just kind of doing it because I want to. And I wanted to show off DotAGE because it's almost blind accessible. Now, it's not quite as as close to blind accessible as I thought it was originally, because I was doing some thinking during my walking and I realized, oh, it might be a little tougher than I thought, but I'm still going to do it. I'm going to try to vocalize how this turn-based, grid-based, for lack of a better term, board game could be made blind accessible, so that hopefully Mikkel will make it, but probably not, because the game is out. Like, I doubt he'll want to put the work in. It is controller driven, so I'm going to be using the controller. So we go to settings. I'm not gonna mess with anything. I'm just gonna kind of show what is here. You've got pixel perfect, resolution, screen mode, VSync, target frame rate, gamma correction, saturation correction. For interface, you've got UI scale, language, text font. It's got 3 different fonts. Dyslexic, pixel art, and high res. Stick to that. Let's see. Instant pop-ups, larger font size, show compound resource modifiers. We're going to turn that off for the example here. Invert highlight mode, we don't need to worry about that. Audio, you've got your various audio things. Music, sound, UI, master, voice. Retro audio filter, I have that turned off, don't like it. Anonymous data. Where is that stupid thing? I've got a bunch of stuff skipped, just because, you know, fast turn, super fast turn, skip dialogue, skip cutscenes. I play the game enough. I don't need to worry about it. It's under accessibility. Cursor animation. Oh, it doesn't work for the thing. Oh well. I thought it would throw up a cursor, but oh well. Anonymous data, fast turn, and yes. Advanced building mode, which is a display thing. Or no, advanced building mode is you'll be able to place building plans even if the tiles requirements aren't met. Worker reminder on pass turn, food reminder on pass turn, holiday changes. Controls, you've got cursor lock, you've got zooming. Oh, a free zoom can be performed with more control. I don't know why I didn't have that on. Edge panning. Pan and zoom on UI, drag sensitivity, native controller, accessibility, text speed, pan speed, tooltip delay, tile grid mode, disable blood, disable screen shake, disable flashes, and cursor animation. If set, the cursor will do a small quirky animation when pressing any button. I like it. What's interesting is you can't redo the controls in a controller, but you can do it on mouse and keyboard. But whatever, we're going to play. I haven't unlocked everything. I've unlocked about half the stuff. So we go to play. And in the idealized accessible mode, all of this would be read out. It would be, you'd go to choose, it would start on choose your elder. Now, Mattis, let me tell you a story about our very own village was born. I was so young back then. This is the tale of a curse that we were destined to face and how we overcame it through cooperation. You'd press the next button, it would say traits, terrain, the valley, grumpy, nose signpost, nose forager, starting resources, 16 wood, 20 berries. You'd go fine. Then you go duration. Fast, 145 turns, default, 280 turns, slow, 560 turns. We'll do fast, 145 turns, because I'm only going to do a season because this is going to be long enough. So you do that. Then you'd go next. You'd go difficulty. Relax, easier, normal, hard, harder, and then an even tougher one that I haven't unlocked yet. We're going to play on normal because that's what we do. We're not looking for an easy game. We're looking for the game. The same game as Able. So, yeah, we'll go play. DotAGE is a long and merciless game. By choosing normal, you're acknowledging the risk of losing multiple times unless you're experienced with strategy games. Are you sure you want to play this difficulty? Yes. So I've got all the story shit skipped. So it starts us on a map. Here's where I immediately realize I fucked up by saying, oh, this will be easy. How do you zoom out with the control? Is it... Nope. Is it? It's interesting. Okay, so what we would do here is you have to place your main building, right? So you're going to have to use coordinates. That's just how it is going to have to be. Once you've placed your building, you're going to have to use coordinates. But until then, you can move it around with the left thumbstick. So audibly, what you would do is you would hit a button and it would say, okay, if the main building is 0, 0, in this case, 0, 2 would be a puddle. -1, -1 would be a puddle. 1, wait a minute. I'm very bad with coordinates. So 0, 0. All right. Yeah, 1, 1 is northwest. So -1, 1 would be southwest. And you get berries. And then 0, 2 would be berries and a puddle. And, you know, you would voice it out. And you would just go down the line. So let's look around the map, see what we can find. We want to look for as much food as we can get. Honestly, right here isn't the worst place to start where we were. Because 0, -3 gives us some berries. And then we got 2 more berries that I had mentioned earlier, and we got puddles. But let's check our research to see if we can take advantage of those puddles or not. And it looks like we can. So we would go up here, crude well. And ×2 during water events. It doesn't say it here, but if you do it on a puddle, you'll get more water out of it. And then the other things we can research are like tilled soil, herb picker, carrot field, plum tree. Haven't actually done anything with that. And then you just go back and forth over cultivation, growth, community, education, construction. So let's do education. We got Thinker's Post. Okay, so that tells us that we don't need to worry about building our intelligence things around the main building. We have to do them in isolated areas because, different games you get different things. Alright, so we're going to want to do that. Alright, we will do those first. So we will place our building. So now we've got 4 pips to assign. So you would move the thing around, and so we're on the Buick. It's called a Buick. So we have 3 spaces out of land that we can use. Now we want to expand our land outward, right? So then what you would do is you go down to the build menu, food, raw, dwellings, services, tasks, expand, and signpost. So then you go down, 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 because you got 3 out. And what is and it should tell you, okay, from the start of the signpost, -2, or no, 1 and then -2 would be pigs, but nothing else is here. But if you go to the right, you'll get more berries and you'll get more, woods. Or if you go to the north, you get a hill, which you can eventually put a quarry in, and then another puddle. So we'll do that. So now we've got one guy doing that. And we want the other people to pick food. So you should, in theory, you'd be able to hotkey, points of interest. Berries, and then you go over to another berry, a berry bush, and then you go over to another berry bush. So we'll do this berry because it gives you strawberries and a seed. Then we go to the berry bush, which gives us just regular berries. That gives us all the food we could need. And then we have one more guy. And obviously you'd have a hotkey to quickly tell you, hey, you've got one guy left, 3 are working, you have no incapacitated, and you have no babies. So we still need to make a thinker's post. So we got services, knowledge, thinker's post. And you would hotkey where you'd want to put this. Okay, well, let's see here. Wow, the only place we can put it is 2 down. Ooh, that's gonna mess with us. Oh no, we can put it over here. Okay. So you would hotkey suitable places. The problem is, how would you tell what is a suitable place? How would you tell what is, like I said, it's a little tougher. So we'll cancel that out. All right. So let me think. What we would have to do is, I'm so glad he added that grid option. That is so helpful. I think what we'll have to do with that is we'll have to build, we'll have to wait until the signpost is built. So then I think what we'll do is we'll just build another signpost to make more room for us to be able to maneuver in. So we'll go to the south. There we go. So we got one going north, one going south. That'll expand our range north and south by quite a lot and add 3 more in each direction. So, you know, it's not just a straight line. You can go two to the left and 1 up or 1 down. That also gives you space there, too. So you can expand in quite a bit of direction. And then, obviously, for the side menus, I've already talked about the people, but you can also go to the side menu and it'll say you're going to gain 4 strawberries, you're going to lose 4 berries, and gain 4 berries. So you'll end up with a net positive of 4. But your maximum is 40, so you've got to kind of balance that out. You're using wood, so -2 wood. You've only got 14 left. And then you get +1 seed. All of our people are used. So how do I... Okay, Y is what moves the day forward. Hey, what? What? Oh, you have to hold it down. I didn't know that. That's cool. It even has a little audio cue. It's neat as hell. Alright, so now we got 2 free. Oh, cool. They already have a hotkey for those menus. You right to go to the pip menu and left to go to the food and buildings menu. That's cool. He really did make his game more accessible than I thought he would. Alright. So, now we've got some room to grow. We need our knowledge. So we try to find the most out-of-the-way possible area. So let's see. So we would go to each individual tile. It would, you know, in theory, it would say, this tile, you know, to the northwest, there's nothing. To the north, there's nothing. To the northeast, there's nothing. To the west, there is nothing, and it's not in your territory. To the east, there's nothing. To the southeast, there's nothing. Or to the southwest, there's nothing in... Or there's nothing, and it's not in your territory. To the south, it's not in your territory, and there's nothing. And then to the southeast, there's nothing. But it is in your territory. So we pop that right there. They build in a day. We also need a house for more pips. So we go to dwellings, we go to commoner housing, we go to cabin. And then we look for, you know, where we can take the most advantage of this. So if we go here to the east of our Buick, because of how housing works, it will expand our thing, our territory by 1 in every direction. So we go, boop. So that one will go in 1 turn as well. And then we've got our 2 guys picking berries. So less wood, more berries. We're still breaking even on the berries. We're still gaining strawberries. You do want to diversify your foodstuffs because you can have 40 berries and hit the cap. Or you can have 20 berries and 20 strawberries and not hit the cap. You can keep gathering stuff. Oh, if you press If you press select, you can go to Pip's Recap, Hints, Agepedia, which is the Wikipedia of it, and then settings. That's cool too. Damn, I didn't know he did all this crap. And then it has a message system at the bottom, I'll bet. Oh, they don't have any way to show the message system with the keyboard, but they do with the mouse. Well, anyway, that's all our boys used, so. Alright. So we got a thinker here, got a berry, and we got one free. So to make a new pip, we have to take we have to have 2 available. So we take the one off of berries, and we go over to the house. And all of this stuff might have audio cues. You might have a list, like a snap to, like, let's see here, buildings list. How do I... Okay. So all it does is a visual representation of the buildings. Or the food. Oh, you can designate... That's interesting. Yeah, configure what foods pips can consume. So, like, stop them from eating raw meat or eggs or something before you've had a chance to cook them. I didn't know that. That's interesting. So we've got a house. Oh, crap. I just realized we have other things we need to do. Very important things we need to do, in fact. So we've got 2 free because I took the one off the berry duty. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. So we will go to the other berries, the strawberries, take that one off. We'll take the guy off the thinker's post as well. So we got 4 free. You go to the house. And how do you... Is it... Ah, there it is. Okay, so it's square. Or X. Make a baby. Send 2 pips to procreate here. Pippin will be generated. So now there's that. And then we got 2 more. So now we need to build the things I forgot to build. Wood gathering. We need to build a gatherer's hut. So we do it next to the house because there's 2 woods, one north, one west. So that'll be built soon. And then we want food gathering. We need a forager. We'll put that to the north of the house. There we go. And then we go to the next turn. So now we've got a pip growing. We've got a gatherer. We do not want them to gather hemp. We want them to gather seeds, but we'll turn that off. We want a guy at wood gathering at all times. So we go back to the strawberry gatherer. We go back to the thinker, and we go back to the berries. So now we're building up berries, we're building up wood, we're building up seeds. Seeds are important for later. Alright. I think that's about where we're gonna go from there. Next turn. How much time do you need? Okay, 1 more turn for our babby to grow. So there's nothing else new we can do. So we go boop. Hey, we learned crude well. So now we need to learn something else. One of the berry bushes has been exhausted for the season. They'll grow back next season. So now we could learn tilled soil. We could learn carrot fields. We could learn plum trees. We're not going to do any of that. We're going to go right to education, and we're going to go to retreat, which is an upgrade to the thinker's post. That'll take 3 turns. So we got 1 extra. Oh, we can build more, we can build another, we can have another pip. So we'll take this guy off of the wood duty, and we'll go make a baby. So now they will make a baby. So now we're having to use 6 food a turn. Alright. Our thinker is still thinkering. Our berry boy is still berrying. Alright. And we have an alert. Omen event arrives in 2 days. Protection, health. So we need to focus on healthing. We need to health our peoples. We got 2 free. We need to make wells. But do we? I don't think we do yet. Because the carrot fields don't make shit for food. So let's build another signpost to expand our territory out. Okay. Okay. We're just going, yeah, we're going 3-3 because of the other signpost that gave us more space in that direction. So now we will get access to another berry bush and another berry field, which will give us more strawberries. So there's that. And then is there anywhere else that can give us food? Ooh, we're going to have to come up with a more sustainable way to make food. We're going to have to hunt boars. Or something. I don't know what we're going to do. We're not going to have enough food. Okay, there's rabbits. Way over there. Holy crap. Alright, so the way we're going to have to do this, and there definitely should be noises for the various wild animals, like splashing for the fishes. Oh, there's tons of fish over there. I didn't even see them. So we'll build another signpost, because what else can we do? Alright. There's that. So after we get the retreat, we're going to have to hard focus on getting health buildings. Alright. So that'll hold we got enough access. We've got enough access to berries and strawberries for the moment. So we're going to put our boy back on wood, because you always need more wood. Always, always need more wood. And we will go like this. Task, signpost, because we got one free. Or we've got a pip free, rather. And we will go west by northwest on the western signpost. So we're just going to keep expanding to the west, or to the east. I'm terrible with directions, like I said. I'm terrible with directions. When it comes to maps, I get lost way too easily. Like I've said this many times before, I am not the person to do this, but other people don't want to do this, so here I am doing it. So we built another signpost. We're trying to get access to all of the animals. And we're going to build another signpost to the north of that signpost, because that will give us access in a couple of turns to all of the fish over there. So that seems to be what we're going to have to be focusing on, is just hunting, while our thinker is busy thinkering. And our food situation is still good. Alright. Symptomatic. Tau is stunned for 2 days. Sickness. Threat increases permanently by 1. Tau gains symptomatic perk. So that guy's stunned, but we did get the retreat done. So now we need health things. Is it under community? Or is it under education? It is under education. If hemp maker is within 2 squares, if dwelling is within 2 squares, that will give us bonuses, so... Well, we know what to do with that. We got 2, 3, and 1. So we got 2 available, 3 working, and 1 unavailable because the guy is sick. So we expand to the ocean, or, well, to this lake, so that we can get as much of these fish as we can. And then do the same down here, so that we will have access to the bunnies and the chickens? I can't tell what those are. Spot the blind guy. Alright. So we've still got 2 free. We can build a retreat, which we're going to do right there. We still got 2 free. We're just gonna have to keep building more. Well, we've gone all the way to the east. Now we need to go to the west because there are more berry patches, both strawberries and otherwise, that we'll need to get. And I'm going to sacrifice this puddle, even though I really don't want to, because it will get us what we need. Actually, do we need to? No, we don't. Actually, no, we can build a second house, because the house next to the strawberries will get us those strawberries. So yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and to the southwest, there are more actual berry bushes. I need to start differentiating between strawberries and just berries, because this is fucking ridiculous. I keep screwing that up. I need to drink coffee. Now I am truncating it a bit, because I have to, because otherwise this would take actually all day. Alright. Oh shit. Our thinker can't think because he needs to be trained. So then what we would do is we would go down to our new post, we press X, we go train professional. So that'll be that. We got 3 available. So we build one more signpost, which will get us access to 2 berry bushes. Aw, and not. Oh, if we put it down diagonally a little, if we put it west by southwest, we will get the berry bush. We'll get one of the berry bushes and a strawberry patch. So that'll be good. And we can just build off of that. Alright. So we got 2 left. We go to the new house. We make a baby. And we're burning through food a little bit, but nothing too serious. I think that's it. Alright, so now our thinker is thinkering. We have a dedicated thinker to thinker. Yo dog, heard you liked thinking. So our last signpost that will get us the very last berry bush. We go over here. That will also give us a healthy amount of other things too. Mostly just empty space. Alright. We got 2 free. Put 1 at this strawberry patch. So now we're gaining 8. And we got 7 food. So we're gonna do another strawberry patch. So now we're making 12 and we're using 7. Eventually we're gonna use 8 because we're gonna have 8 pips. So we go. Uh-oh. We've got an event coming. Unknown event arrives in 3 days. We're gonna have to be fast on this. Alright, we got our remedy rug. That is going to save us. What is that? A fruit infuser. Neat. What else do we need? Oh, yeah, that's right. Fishing pool. Post, whatever it's called. So we got 1 free. Services, health, remedy rug. There should definitely be a snap to, because you get 1 naturally. But if we put it near the gatherer's post and the house that it's next to, we'll get +2. So we do that. So now we have a remedy rug. And we've unlocked fishing posts. Not enough hemp. Well, we know how to fix that. We go to the gatherer, we change it to hemp. We go to confirm, we go boop. We go, now we got a guy getting 2 hemp. And now we've got a guy burning 1 hemp for 2 health. It's not going to help us very much from the event. It'll probably give us like a 20% chance to not have a bad event. But, I mean, it is what it is. So the next thing we're going to learn how to do... barbecue... Or do we want to just go right to the Fisher Hut? I think we want to go right to the Fisher Hut because the fishing spot produces food every 3 turns. But the Fisher's Hut gives us food every turn. But we'd have to train a fisherman, which that isn't the worst thing in the world. So there we go. There's that. Is there anything else we can do? There is. We're going to have to abandon a little bit of food gathering. But, in fact, we're going to have to abandon all of our food gathering to make our final pip. So we go boop. Over to the strawberries. We go boop. We hotkey. In theory, we would hotkey to the house, make a baby. Wait. I gotta check the mouse. Isn't there an advanced option that lets us do that? Yeah, perform make baby in a random building. Global action. I feel like there needs to be a controller way to do that. Now. Oh, there is a little pointer. Boy, that thing is fucking tiny. It's a little question mark. I didn't know that. Hey, and we still got one guy getting strawberries. So, I think we're all set up. Yep. Test your fate. Ah, we lost. What happened? Too sick for 5 days. That's bad. But it's not catastrophic. So this will give us chance. Ooh, our thinker is sick. Oh, shit. We can unlock new things. Creative process, fruit orchards, beer, temples. Temples, water shrine. Water temple, mountain shrine, mountain temple. Cool! And then we can unlock fertile terrain when we get 19 more points. Yeah, when you do events, you get points. Even if you fuck it up and like I did. Alright, so I don't know how to do this with the game. So we're just going to go advanced, and we're going to go unassign all pips from their current work. So now we can assign our pippies. We have no food. We need food. Where is that damn... There it is. Berries. Strawberries. Wood. Hemp. Oh! Because the 2 pips are sick, they're making sickness come up. The domain's threat is annoying. Power, sickness, +2 from sick. And then we're using the remedy rug. Ooh, that's fucked. So we can't earn science because one of the people who are sick is our thinker, and I don't want to make another one. Alright. We're going to break even on food. We're going to gain wood. We're going to gain seeds and hemp. So we just ride it out. Alright. Nothing else we can do? Ride it out again. Meditation. The village gains 1 nature. Random event. Yay. So our final pip has grown up. So we're going to have him build hunting. Fishing post. Build it right there. Next to 3 fishies. Because it pulls from 2. What is this? Protection cold. Seasonal event arrives in 3 days. You cannot influence its outcome. Alright. So we're building our fishery. And now our fishing guy is fishing guy. Okay, he doesn't need a training for that. Alright, we're not doing terrible. We're doing a little terrible. Alright. There's nothing else? No important messages or nothing? Event happening in one day? What's happening? Is it just summer? Oh, it was summer. There we go. I did a season. Summer, level 1. Seasonal threat set 1+ year. Cure frozen. Remove snowy. Traits, nothing. Consequences, nothing. So all of the berries, strawberries and regular berries, have regrown, and our boys aren't sick anymore, so we could assign them to back to thinking. Excuse me. Alright, so now we got a heat event in a few days. Uh-oh, we don't have any way to get rid of heat events. Well, I said I'd do the season, and I did the season, so... But my point remains valid. It would not be a fast game. But blind games tend not to be fast games when they're turn-based, because you have to give the blind person all the information. Now, granted, I think what you could do is use coordinates, which I'm terrible at, or use navigational direction, possibly with audio cues, which I'm also terrible at. What I would suggest is just, like, you press start, and a menu pops up, jump to, you know, buildings with actions, buildings that need repairs, food, you know, various categories and stuff. That's what I think you could do. But the game could be made blind accessible. It would take way more work, though, than I had originally planned. But hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps the devs in the jam. Hopefully this helps Mikkel. Hopefully this helps everybody. I have been Max Anger. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.